Good morning, everyone. We're going to start out with our ocean poem again today. Take me out to the ocean, take me out to the sea. Show me the foamy waves rolling there as I breathe in the salty air. Let me look at the ocean, see the sea and explore. For it's fun to dive from the top to the ocean floor. Our letter this week continues to be letter P. P says, and you're going to continue adding to that list of P words that you're making at home. And today I want you to look around the house and see if you can find something that starts with letter P. And maybe draw a picture of it. Maybe it'll be a potato. Who knows what you have in your house that starts with letter P? Maybe it's something that is purple. We're continuing with our ocean theme. Today we're going to read a book called One Tiny Turtle. Far, far out to sea lives the loggerhead sea turtle. So think about turtles and what you know about them. What do you know about turtles? Where do they live? What do they do? Think about what you know about turtles. For years, this turtle swims the oceans, wandering thousands of miles as she searches or looks for food, until one summer night she lands on a beach to lay her eggs. And there they are. The same beach where she was born. This is the story of her journey or her trip, and it begins with one tiny turtle. This story is by Nicola Davies. She is the author, and the illustrator is Jane Chapman. She writes many, many books that we have read. One tiny turtle. Sea turtles are related to tortoises and terrapins. They are all reptiles. Sea turtles are great wanderers, traveling thousands of miles each year, often far from land. This makes them difficult to study, or to people that want to study about things, learn about things. So scientists are only just beginning to find out about their mysterious lives. There are 7 species of sea turtles, or 7 kinds. This book is about the loggerhead turtle. Loggerheads live in seas all over the world. And when we're all done reading this story today, I have attached a template for you to make a sea turtle with a paper plate. And I want you to post that awesome sea turtle that you're going to make. One tiny turtle. Oh, I don't think I have to wear my glasses for this. Yay. Far, far out to sea, land is only a memory. An empty sky touches the water. Just beneath the surface is a tangle of weed and driftwood where tiny creatures cling or stick to things. This is the nursery of a sea turtle. So like a baby has a nursery or a bedroom, this is the sea turtle's bedroom. Passing in a boat, you might not notice the turtle, not much bigger than a bottle top. She hides in the green shadows. She's a baby, so her shell is soft as old leather. Think of an old pair of leather shoes and feel how soft they are. Just a little fish bite could rip it open, but the turtle is safe in her world of weed and snaps her beak on tiny crabs and shrimps. Oh, changed my mind. I have to put my glasses on. Some little tiny words down here. Turtles have shells that cover their backs and shells that cover their stomachs. The shells are made from bony plates that get bigger and harder as the turtle grows. The turtle swims around, flapping her long front flippers like wings. She is flying underwater. She pokes her pinprick nostrils through the silver surface to take a quick breath. So fast, blink, and you'd miss it. Then she's gone, diving down into her secret life again. Fish breathe underwater, but turtles are reptiles and need to come up to the surface for air, and that's what she's doing. They do this every 4 to 5 minutes when they are active. That means when they're moving around. When they are asleep, they can stay underwater for hours. And I just learned that. I did not know that. I learned something new today. For 3 or 4 years, maybe more, the turtle rides out the storms and floats through the hot calm. So here's a storm, and here where it's hot and calm. Steadily she outgrows her nursery. Nobody sees her leave, but when you look for her, she has vanished all the same. That means she's gone away. A year or two later, she turns up close to land, bigger than a dinner plate now, so she's grown bigger. She's not a fish snack anymore. Her shell is hard as armor. Her head is tough as a helmet. She's grown into her name, Loggerhead. She has come up to eat crabs. Millions swim up from deep water to breathe in the shallows. Their shells crack as easily as hen's eggs in her heavy jaws. But in a week, the feast is over, and Loggerhead disappears again. So she's eating away. Loggerhead wanders far and wide in search of food. In summer, to cool seaweed jungles, where she finds juicy clams and shoals of shrimps. So what is she doing here? And in winter, to turquoise lagoons. That's the color turquoise. Warm as a bath where she can munch among corals. Loggerhead may travel thousands of miles, but she leaves no trace or track for you to follow. So you can't follow her around. Only good luck will catch you a glimpse of her. That means a quick look. For 30 years, you might not find her. Then one summer night she arrives on the beach where she was born. She's found her way here, sensing north and south like a compass needle, feeling the current and the warmth of the waves. She remembers the taste of the water here and the sound of the surf. So the female comes up to the shore to lay her eggs. Loggerhead is growing in her wandering years. She's big as a barrel now. Floating in the sea, she weighs nothing, but on land, she's heavier than a man. Wow. So every flipper step is a struggle, and her eyes stream with salty tears, which help keep them free of sand. So she gets sand in her eyes, that's washing them away. And it says down here in this little words here, coming ashore is very risky for sea turtles. They can easily overheat and die, so they only nest at night or in cool weather. Then they get back to the sea as soon as possible. I learned something new again. Loggerhead makes her nest where the sea won't reach. Scooping carefully with her hind or her back flippers, she makes a steep, deep hole. Inside she lays her eggs like 100 squidgy ping pong balls. Afterwards, she covers them with sand to hide her nest from hungry mouths. You don't want other creatures coming and eating those eggs, do you? So she's covering them. Then Loggerhead is gone again, back to her secret life. Where is she? Left behind under the sand, her eggs stay deep and safe. Baby turtles grow inside. Females stay close to their nesting beach for several months. In that time, they usually make at least 4 nests, and sometimes as many as 10. And before the summer's over, they wiggle from their shells. Wow, turtle eggs. So turtle eggs in warm sand can be ready to hatch in 6 weeks. If the sand is cool, they can take 3 weeks longer. So they need to be warm and they hatch quicker. Oh, I'm learning a lot from this story today. Above them on the beach, 100 eyes watch on the lookout for a meal. So the hatchlings wait until night. Then they burst through the sand and skitter toward the sea. they wait until night. And why don't they come out during the day? I want you to think about that. In the dark, claws and beaks and grabbing paws miss only one young turtle. One day she'll remember this beach and come back. But now she dives under the waves and swims, swims and swims out into the arms of the ocean. Far, far out to sea, land becomes a memory, waiting to wake in the head of the little turtle. Just like the other one, and then she came back and laid her eggs. And that is the end of one tiny turtle. And we are going to reread this tomorrow. And I want you to recall information tomorrow while you're rereading this with your parents. See if you can remember things about this tiny turtle and her little life. Thank you for joining me.